Grand Rising. This is Urban Team tapping in.
And Noah bring you the info.
If Hotlix has its way, Americans will be snacking on everything from caterpillars and cockroaches to mealworm-covered apples. Larry Peterman is a candy man on a mission. For more than a decade, he's been promoting a valuable food source that most Americans find revolting. In a land of plenty, people resist. Larry knows why. From an early age, parents teach children to avoid insects.
In our culture, from the time that we're really small, we're taught to avoid insects. They might bite you like a mosquito or swat them. This got a good cricket in it.
But kids aren't the only ones munching on bugs. Around the world, more than 1,400 insect species show up on menus. Insect eating, or entomophagy, is part of healthy diets in Asia, Africa, Australia, and Latin America.
What is going on, my family, my nationers? Salute to y'all. Let's get to this topic and this article. I've been wanting to do this. I always say that. I've been wanting to do this for a while, too. It's really interesting, and I think the country might get to this, might go this route because we consume a lot, which I'm going to go into it when I start speaking about what's going on. But let's get to it. So in some countries, insects is a delicacy, but also the only resource of food that they have. However, some experts believe that eating insects could be the norm in America's future. Entomology, I hope I said that right. Entomologist. The study of insects, and one expert named Wilson Rankin. There are 8 billion people on the planet and over 1 billion eat insects regularly. In some cultures, it is a good source of protein, like beetles, the most common to eat and consume. But others like butterfly larvae and ants, there's so many of them damn ants. You know what I'm saying? Also, raising them is more sustainable, more than farming cows and pigs, which they use more resources in producing greenhouse gases. So that's another thing. You gotta think about that. The bigger the animal is, the harder you gotta feed them and do all that kind of stuff. And foodborne illnesses and viruses are not known typically in insects. And some who don't know that the Food and Drug Administration already accepted levels of insect parts in foods. So like Parmesan cheese, there'd be insects in that, like little thing, even rat things in it. But pretty much like I said, a lot of different foods, and especially in chocolate, which chocolate contains up to 60 parts of insect fragments per 100 grams. So we gotta really think about this. So the things we actually consume already have insects in it. And pieces of it, it only goes to a percentage of certain things that's suitable. But really, like I said, America might start consuming these insects. And I feel, now how I feel about this, really personally, I don't want to eat no damn insects. I don't want to eat no insects either. That's me. But like I said, we keep consuming the way we do. And let's be real, America, we overeat, we overdo everything. And we might get to that point where we might have to, especially like I said, if it comes down to the resources and things, there ain't gonna be no more cow and pig farmers. There's gonna be insect farmers. It's gonna be way easy for them. And like I said, it's a quick protein. And back then I actually had, like, you know, if you ever went to like a class trip somewhere I've actually had insect lollipops. I know some of y'all out there had insect lollipops. So that was the closest thing of eating a bug. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, going somewhere, wind blowing and the mouth be open. That's another thing too. You know, as a kid, you ride your bicycle, that kind of thing too. But actually eating it as a source of food. And I've just watched something recently where they actually had, they made a burger out of insects, which I'm gonna pop it up on the screen so you can see it. So it could be possible, man. Like I said, 8 billion people on the planet eating it. So. But like I said, we continue. If we actually do things a little better, we might not have to do that. But I think we're going to. And like I said, the people that's already eating them, already at a point where they in survival mode. You know, I guarantee back then, like plants and vegetables and other food, like even like I said, like pig and chicken and all that kind of stuff. I don't think that we actually were. We ate them. I think other like certain cultures. I think we ate them, but we didn't eat them as much. It's getting to the point where it's, you know, like I said, we consuming. And even for instance, like me, right now, I stopped eating pork and beef a long time ago, and I said, Tara, are you serious? A steak, a good steak. Let me hold up. I'm gonna put a picture up there too. How good it look like you know how good a steak is. I had to stop that. A burger. I had to stop eating a burger, but even I did but my body wasn't feeling right. Once you it's easier to get that kind of stuff and eat it all the time. But so I'm not even saying I'm some health guru. I always say that I ain't no health guru, but I know when to balance my food out and things. But I don't know what you guys think about this, man. Would you eat some insects? That's the only food you have. You're gonna tear it up either way. But if you have a choice, I think even some cultures they still get certain foods over there, but they choose because it's a part of their culture too. You know what I'm saying? So I think they still go to how their roots were, but still like with certain, I don't know if it's Cambodia or the Philippines or I can't remember, but some of them eat spiders. Like I gotta say, I think I can eat certain bugs. I can eat maggots. You could probably cook them up and fry, but I couldn't just chew down no big ass spider. It's looking at you like I don't know. What do you guys think though? But anyway, like, share, subscribe. Get us pumping and jumping like I always say, man. Stir a party. I'm out of here. I ain't eating no bugs though.